Welcome to the NMAA podcast, the best basketball league in Orlando and the longest running Muslim sports league in America. Based out of sunny Orlando in Florida, featuring weekly game previews, player stats, heated rivalries, and guest stars. Now, your hosts, Waris Sahir, the Komish Omer Zahid, the Don Dev Lachman. Take it away, fellas.
Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to the first episode of Brace for Impact. My name is Ahmed, and I'm your host, and I'm joined by these two lovely gentlemen.
Kareem Moslehy.
Obi, don't act like you know me. How's that?
Bro, you never, you just never cease to just, entertain us. Just off the cuff. You just had that ready to go.
I came in the game profane.
Oh, no, you go.
You see, it's Coach K. He's got light within. And if you have that, then you see everything beautiful. Like this shop that we're in right now. Where is this called?
This is called Snowbeam. Come here, guys. It's right on Colonial in Cimarron.
Chill.
Got some delicious desserts, some good coffee. We got a view of the lake out here.
View of the lake. It's crazy out here.
We're definitely inside, though. Definitely inside. Got some AC.
AC, we need it.
Gosh.
Just like 110 of them?
I mean, just walking from the car, from the parking lot to here. Swamp. It's gross.
So what we're going to do for y'all is, first of all, we're going to do some draft grades. We're going to get into some week one stuff. And we're going to do a couple segments that you guys are going to like. This show, enjoy it while it's here, because it's not about if I'm going to get canceled, but when I'm going to get canceled. So that's the thing. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Stay blessed. We're trying to do the right thing. Let's get
Hey, man. So the shades, my brother.
Oh, that's just because...
we still got some sunlight coming in here.
No, it's not
good look.
that. Oh, I appreciate that. No, it's that Alpini's feature is so bright.
The sunglasses. Why the sunglasses? Alpini.
Kind of looks like Mario.
That's fine coming from Luigi.
Bro, not Mario, not Luigi, Mario, bro. The ugliest one.
But that's my favorite character. Nah, he's the boss. All right, let's get into draft grades.
Let's do it.
Devolve too far. Can you come up the first team?
Oh, you got it.
The draft was wild this season. That's why we named this Brace for Impact. It actually came from Kareem Moslehy chat, because it's a lot. You'll see, we're a lot. So Brace for Impact. What happened?
All right.
This draft?
Well, so we'll start with the first team, or the team that drafted with the number one pick.
Okay.
The number one pick went to Hare's team, Al-Aqsa.
Okay.
Originally, this pick was for rookie head coach Faizan. Right?
Who made moves?
And Faizan made moves. We're talking about trades. I want to say every round that he had a draft in or draft spot in, he was just trading around. So he managed to trade out of the number one spot, move down to pick third. All right, we'll tell you guys why. But with the first pick, Hare went AK.
And does that surprise anybody? Does that surprise you?
You could have gone AK or Joe. I think both of them averaged 26 plus points per game.
But for Hare's play style.
But for Hare's play style, yeah. And he knows AK too. So
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, definitely not a surprising pick. You can't go wrong either way.
That's a good point, though. A lot of guys don't factor in how much that factors into your, how much you know guys.
100%.
Because it's not just about knowing them, but it's a certainty in what I'm going to get.
100%. And that matters more than anything in semi-pro, more than pro. It matters with the semi-pro coaches for sure.
So tell me about the team.
Okay. Yeah, so he went Akbar, then went Brian Brown.
Brian Brown.
I actually like that pick.
Some respect.
Yep, and he's got Tony Koo. So Akbar, Brian Brown, and Tony Koo as their big three.
That's
a solid start. And then, you got Hare as their big guy.
Hare's underrated every season.
Yes, he is. And then, for somebody who I thought he really got good value on, was Nader Salah.
Bro, Nader
Salah.
Wild. But how the last season he still does take this game?
I don't know. And he had showed up in the playoffs. He had,
he carried him.
He had a great semifinals game against us.
Exactly.
Good final game. No, it was solid. So to get him in the fifth round, that's definitely value for Hare.
That's crazy work. This team's actually nasty.
And then knowing Hare, obviously he's going to go for family. So he's got Fatullah, who's his cousin, and then he's got his older brother Bilal.
Viva Palestina.
Yep. And then he rounded off his team with Simo Shawarma's guys. With Simo Taridi.
Let's go, baby. Stop by. Excellent food. Okay.
So yeah, that's the team, man. I don't mind. Listen, anytime that you get the number one pick, you're getting one of the best players in the league, and you're getting Akbar. I mean, it's tough to go wrong.
Yeah,
I think it was ballsy to go, Ryan Brown and Tony Koo.
That's true.
These are all guys that,
That's true. To be fair, that have a presence.
Offensively, they have a presence. That's not to say that
there's only one pizza to chop off your set.
yes.
Jalapeno.
But listen, I think Brian Brown. I like Brian Brown. I think he's actually underrated. He's a very unselfish player.
That's my boy B-Lo.
Yep.
Shout out B-Lo.
He's in this league. He's really been kind of making a living for himself, being a point guard, just being somebody who's distributing and kind of playmaking, and not so much looking for a shot.
True.
So to have him there, right, playing that kind of that play style where he can feed up, where he can feed Tony, I think that's what they got to do to make it work.
So, Obi, give me a grade and then give me a sentence summary of this team, and then I'll come back to you for those two things.
Man, I gotta give the grade.
Yeah, you gotta give grade straight
To
up.
be honest, I wasn't necessarily
Whatever
even
line.
paying attention to everything Kareem was saying.
Okay, that's fine. No, I understand. So, honestly, because we that real, show 'em.
Let's get down.
All right, so listen, can you just tell me names real quick, and then Obi focus real
I
quick?
got it.
You know who's on team?
I-
It's basically AKA Tony, Brian Brown, Hair.
Neither.
I'm gonna give it a B.
and
Flat B. Not plus, not minus, just B.
now, Obi,
Fair enough.
I understand about the ratings and stuff, but give me another good reason why you did that.
Oh, for me?
No, I want to hear his explanation first as to why he has a team that literally has 5 guys that are 20 plus guys. Not in
That's
theory,
my point
like
right there.
actually.
That's
We throw.
That's where the verdict is,
Hold on,
bro.
time out, guys.
You
He's
got-
got 5 20-point guys.
you got
No,
20-point guys.
Yes.
But
But hold on, I want to have him with me. Tony, yes, he's 20 point guy. Yes,
What's your definition of a 20-point guy?
like he consistently
in
scores
a
20
season.
point. Yeah, Tony's always 20 plus.
I'm not gonna argue with Tony.
Yeah, exactly.
Hair-
Fine.
Hair's
No, I'm not talking about Hair.
Hair's
But
not-
Brian's a 20 plus,
Nader
and Nader is 20 plus.
bro.
Listen,
And
guys,
I'm putting Nader there.
When
He's there.
you say 20 plus, these are players that are capable of scoring 20 plus.
Okay, that's what I mean.
That.
Sure.
But in a season to average 20,
Not the average 20. No, I'm not saying that.
Okay.
I'm saying it's fine.
That's why it's a B, gentlemen.
Because guess what? You have to push
That's why
three.
it's a B, gentlemen.
And you know what?
It's
That's
a B
fair, actually.
because the verdict's out on the chemistry, and
The
who
chemistry.
should be the ones to be those
I
20
respect that.
scores, and who takes a
Well, I'm saying
specific.
it's
I'm not saying that they can't average 20,
That's
but
it.
you got 3. Yeah, you got 3.
1,000.
And then in
Are they
any
going to be able to
game,
play that? And that's the thing. Are you going to be unselfish and say, you're my 20 point guy today?
yeah. I mean, if they're a team going week in, week out, and you don't know who that 20 point, who's going to go off for 20s,
Right.
which is a good problem to have.
Exactly.
That's-
If you can manage it.
that makes them exactly. So here's got a tough ask, but
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see what happens. Man.
All right, next team. Hit me with the next team.
All right. So picking number 2, we had Abdel. Abdel was thrilled to get here with the second pick. And this one was a no-brainer for him. He went Joe Win, and he spelled win on draft night W-I-N. We asked him, Obi had asked him why, and Abdel said, hey, because that's all he does, and that's what we're here to do. We're here to win.
Sorry, not sorry. But, can I ask you something? I know you guys are all friends with Abdel, but how do you let him rob the draft every single season?
Bro,
Every time I look at his team, I'm like, how
that was going to be my exact talking point.
Tell me.
Abdel, this is his 13 now, so he's 3 seasons in now as a head coach. First season with you,
Champions, alhamdulillah.
Great
Two-time.
drafted team, and they were tough, man. So fun, surprising champions there. Second season, I'm talking last season, he had paired up Tony Koo and Tarek and
Garfield,
he had Garfield, he had Paravan,
Alex.
That was a really good pick for him.
But that was, sorry to pause you there. That's a great juxtaposition of a team. Both teams had the 20 plus guys, but 1 year it worked and 1 year it didn't.
Exactly. Yeah.
And
With
there
each
you
group of guys, it's always going to be a challenge to just make it work and figure it out. Then he went fellow with his second pick. He's like, you know what? I need a big guy. I need a bruiser. And how many bruisers are better than fellow here, man? I know I'm sitting next to one right here, but
it's the MVP fellow you're talking about, right?
MVP fellow.
Some respect on his name.
He did say he's coming into this season in the best shape that he's ever been, or at least feeling as best as he's ever been. So I'm curious to see what kind of form, what kind of fellow we get, man, because his knee's been bothering him. But if it holds up and he doesn't re-aggravate it, that's tough, man. Joe and you got Ahmed fellow.
That's tough.
It's a good start.
Goodfellow, stop by Goodfellow's best mechanic But anyway, he is a good fellow, and there are many good fellows out there, including one on my team.
Yes. All right. His next two picks here, he went rookies. Okay. And I actually love both of these picks. So he went Zaid. Those of you guys who Zaid, yeah. Those of you guys who played Hoops during Ramadan in the middle of the night, as we're waiting to to have our sahur before we start our fast, we're playing ball, for 3 hours, and that's where we had played. It was a great time, and we brought some Faizan, who's one of the coaches, as an Hoop guy, and one of his boys here is Zaid, this guy that we're talking about. And you guys are going to be surprised by him, or at least I won't be. Weezy's another
Zobi.
Zobi's another Hoops. Yeah.
Where are all these ringers that they brought in?
Yes, sir. So he went Zaid, and Zaid's solid. And so Zaid's a good he's a good pick here.
Lights out.
And then he went Tristan Bremner from the showcase.
Who is Tristan, dude? Because I've been hearing like rumors of Tristan. I'm kind of scared a little bit. Like it's like Tristan's coming. I'm like,
I'll tell you right now, man. I think there's no if he's gonna stay in NMAA. Right, there's no other season he's going to fall out of the second round. That's
what I feel, bro. Just even without hearing a word or knowing him, I've never seen in my life. I feel Tristan legit.
He's good. I legit had him as my top target coming out of the showcase. I think he's going to surprise some people this season. He's solid.
Next,
and then Abby got one of his favorite players in the league, Daniel Cantabe.
Bro.
Yep. Daniel's another bruiser, man. He's a great dude too, man. I just love who he is as a person, but also who he is on the court too, man. Like I like that. He's a great addition to NMAA, man.
Honestly, bro, he is NMAA fabric because exactly like you said, all he does is show up and do his job and come up clutch in key moments. He's the reason that Mallet championship season. I know Rumsey's sorry, not sorry. He had that put back at the buzzer to get that dub. So key moments, everyone's worried about first round, second round, but it's guys like Daniel Cantabe to bring you home trophy.
Yes, sir. And then you got on his last three to round out the roster, you got Abdel himself. Abdel's you can't underrate Abdel, right?
Top three defender in the league if you ask me.
He's a hard nosed player, unselfish player, hit the three. I like Abdel, man. And then another rookie, he's got Rodney.
Who's Rodney?
Rodney Williams. He's an older fella,
Shooter.
kind of a shooter, kind of little pudgy, but
he could hit that thing.
Apparently he can hit it. I haven't seen him hit it in showcase. I didn't think he had a particularly strong showcase, but Ozzy was like, "Hey man, Rodney can play."
Rodney, let that thing fly, bro.
And then they rounded off with Showcut there.
Showcut, shout out Showcut. Now listen, I'm gonna go to you first, OB. Give me a grade, and then I'm coming back your way, bro. It's tough. As he's pondering.
This is a tough one, man.
I hope he's not easy. Look, we got different types of professors. Kareem's your classic. Like, do your homework, follow tutorials, and you shouldn't be surprised that you're great at the end of the semester.
I give this like an A-.
Damn.
Surprising, but I like
A- just because I feel
so much potential.
The chemistry and camaraderie with this type of unit and under Coach Abdel. It's almost like it's just going to be inherent. Like, it's just going to...
DNA.
That's it.
Great.
We were just talking about it. I'm never going to go... I'm not going to come out and say Abby had a bad draft. I don't think he knows how to draft clearly.
Yeah.
I think this is another well-drafted team.
Yeah.
I think it was surprising to go 3 rookies, but I think the 3 of them are actually going to turn out to be contributors on this team.
Okay.
Again, I'm big on Tristan and Zaid. He's dangerous. So like just looking across the court for them, you got Joe, who's talking MVP.
Yeah, sure.
So we're talking 26 points. You got Fellow who's bruising and getting 2020s. You got Zaid and Tristan, and you got Abdel and Rodney coming off. This is a tough team. I'm gonna give it
B plus. Is gonna give me.
I'm gonna go B plus on this one. Just because you got 3 rookies. I like the 3 rookies, but it's risky.
The thing is, my job's usually to translate English to English, so I'm gonna give like a little bit more direct translation of what Kareem was saying. He's saying, first of all, Abdel, I love you. You're cut from my cloth, and you're a genius. So if anyone can make it work, it's you. Second of all, you've got so much goddamn talent, mashallah, that it's shocking. Honestly, it's just confusing. Third of all, having said that, it's an eclectic mix as always. And to have 3 rookies, that means you have to have your leadership really, really step up. So you got to have guys that are really going to set the tone every single day. I'm not talking about on the court, in the group chat, off the court, not nice guy off the court. Like, what are we doing on? You know, and if you can do that, it's going to go well. If not, then you've got a lot of problems.
I don't know why I spent all that time talking. Let me just have
No, that's facts.
like
No, you laid it down, and I'm just with the finish.
it's just you just deal with the words, man. Like
I mean, but you're good with the heart. Imagine that. Now, who's next? Next thing.
all right, so drafting third was Faizan. You talked about how Faizan dropped
You go a little bit because look, usually when you draft out a switch out of first. Wait, do you guys mind? No.
Be a little closer. You guys can hear us.
So look, usually when you go from one, you go down to the end of the draft. You go from 1 to 3. I didn't see that before. Is that just me?
Yeah,
I've seen it. I've seen it.
I've seen it before in NMAA, but yeah, I mean, I get where you're going at. I would typically do that if I want to drop in the latter part of the first round.
Exactly, and give me the Rumsey deal. But go ahead. What did he end up doing?
So he drafted his boy Wissam. I mean, they're just coming off of easy, coming fresh off of a championship. So we're not surprised with that pick. I think he had his mind, set that he wanted, Weezy there. And I think with all the coaches in the chat, I think it was a consensus top 2 for us, where we said Joe and Akbar were going to be the top 2.
Right. Exactly.
And I think he understood that. And then he said, you know what? Let me see what kind of value I can get.
That is actually very
drop down to get my guy.
I see. That's very, very smart action.
Shout out Dr. Mariachi.
Dr. Mo. Hey, what up? So tell me, what team did he put together?
And then he went Amin, Debo, Manny, Sharif Robinson, Shawan Robinson. You got the brothers. And then you got Faizan himself, and rounded it off with Aman Malik.
Okay.
Solid.
The verdict, fam.
Oh, no. I don't do grades. The thing is, so I'm trying to, be neutral like Switzerland and just collect the money.
Son, you gotta speak on it.
All right. If you want to like that, my boy Faizan. All right, fine. So he went Easy Baby, Amin, Debo, Manny, Sharif. You're not going to like it. B.
D?
B. B. A B.
You was trying to get the ratings up.
No, if I was, I would say B minus, how I really felt. But the thing is that's no disrespect, because Weezy, one of the best players in the league. He's two-way guy, amazing. I mean, knockdown, and top 3 offensive threat, in my opinion, Paul Pierce.
47 points last season.
Exactly.
NMAA semi-pro high, right?
And not to mention, like, the game winner in playoffs, cold from NBA range. Rumsey, I haven't been for you this show. I'm sorry.
So check your notifications.
Yeah. So, the shimmy, though. The shimmy.
All right, forget it.
All right. So then Debo. And Debo is underrated. Also, in the group chat, he's underrated. Dude is hilarious. But the thing is, again, each one of these guys has a very particular style, and I don't see the glue guy here. Manny's one speed fast. Sharif is a great guy. He's a great plug-and-play guy. I think he's going to be helpful. He is a glue guy. But you need a lead glue guy. You need someone who's going to be like, this way, guys. And so I don't necessarily see that because Weezy's not that outspoken. Neither is Amin.
It's got to be
Debo. It's got to be Debo. So it really comes down to Debo. If Debo can pull that together, and he does have the personality to do it, like I said, he's a very funny guy. He's a hardworking guy. He's well capable. So I think this team certainly wouldn't surprise me if I see him in the finals, but I'm still with B as the draft pick.
Okay. I think we're in agreement across the board. I'm going to give this team a B as well. Just seeing, Weezy, Amin, Debo, Manny, and Sharif. Just a matter of, how do they make it work, right?
Yeah.
Who's willing to be that guy that kind of puts it all together? I think Manny's going to play a big role on this team. He's somebody who's capable of scoring, right? But his ability to get into the lane, and then score at the
finish. Yes.
Yeah, I think he's got to do more of get into the lane, draw the defense, and then get his teammates involved.
That would be deadly if he did. And I do think he can evolve this season. He's a smart guy.
Dump it off to Debo, or if they help off of Weezy or Amin, and you pass it to them. So Manny's got to really look to be playmaking point guard for them.
I just feel that this team has several strong type personalities. And when I say personality, it doesn't necessarily have to be outspoken personality. Just give me body language and just certain a certain aura about them, right? And when you have the possibility of contradicting auras, energies, it can either be a way upside or it could possibly be a downside. So for me, I just want to see how this team does when under duress. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, for sure.
Under duress, low-key might be a new segment title. That's fire.
Hey, 3 weeks in the season, who's under duress?
So we'll go to the next thing, but before we go into this opportunity, if you want to be a sponsor, okay, of this show and NMAA, all we're trying to do is bring families together, play basketball, brotherhood, and just have fun, have a good time. So if you want to be part of that and you want to sponsor NMAA or this show, please let us know. What we got next?
All right, so picking 4th in the draft, we have the Commissioner Ozzy, who drafted first-time NMAA semi-pro Alex Ford, and a long-time NMAA player.
Shout out Fordo.
And we've banned him from semi-pro for the longest time, and he's been dying to get in. And this season he gets in, and he gets on with the commish with Team Mambas.
They looking nasty.
Nah. Nah, sir.
Oh, my bad.
Respect.
My bad.
Say something.
I know. I'm sorry. My bad, guys. I'm sorry.
Respect.
But they wear the
I know that's confusing.
Chill, man.
New
jerseys on
you got to fix that.
New jerseys on the way.
Are you guys going to use jerseys? Hey,
El Nasser, he went from Black Mamba. It's cool, the mentality. But El Nasser, the help of God. Talk to me. Who else you got beside?
All right. So this one was actually pretty interesting. His second pick, or in the second round, he went Kwong.
Dude, his team.
So I know he loves Kwong. And yeah, I think he's by far. I think in terms of just like out and out point guard, somebody who can get out there, run a team, make the right play, IQ. Kwong's up there. He's the best. He's up there with one of the older guys in the league too, and he's still doing his thing.
But his offense is getting crazy, Nick.
Yeah, the thing is like Kwong, he steps up like when he knows like he needs to be dependent on. He steps up.
That's true.
Otherwise, like sometimes like he's a little in terms of like scoring
differential.
A little passive. I mean, he's always going to play make and whatnot. But like if Kwong's getting out there and he's also looking, and I think this is what he needs to do on this. We'll finish going through, but I think he needs to be more
exactly. Next,
Nick Tui.
How did they take Nick in the third? That stuff like that makes me mad. Sorry.
Yep, and then follow that up with Armad with man. So we got 2 big stretch players, and then he got his boy Beta. I wasn't too happy about this one.
Oh my God.
I really wanted Beta on my team. I know, man.
Oh my God.
I was upset about that one. And then on the bench, he's got Jordani. I think he's one of the new showcase guys, so he's a rookie. I'm hoping I'm saying your name right. Then you got Steve Smith, another long-time NMAA vet. Yep. And then you got Ozzy himself to round out this team.
Dang, bro. Honestly, I'm gonna tell you right off there. I'm between an A- and an A.
Dang.
Yeah, because the thing is, like, this is a ridiculous team. Ford, first of all, barely belongs in the semi-pro. No, I'm kidding. Ford, the thing is, he's very he's kind of like Q. He's team-minded, and it's like he'll do what the team needs. He's actually his best asset is his defense, if you ask me. Okay, he's got steals like crazy. Now Q is the best point guard in the league, in my opinion, as you've alluded to. Nick, dude is knocked down, and he's so strong. If you're asking me, guys, I don't want to defend Nick's at one of the top of that list. And Almar too. And each of those guys, not only are they literally top 5 strength in the league, and I know because I push guys, is that they are both complete knockdown. They don't miss. Okay. And then when you add as a 5th guy, like an afterthought, Beta, who's literally the reason why this view is so dope, is sitting on looks the lowest of which is hidden prey, is fire. He counts 5 box outs a game. That's how you know the dude's different. And then Jordani, all of these guys are ringers that they bring in. I don't trust nobody. Steve Smith, if nothing for the OG game, but he himself is actually legit basketball player. And Ozzy, 8th round, fine, but he does in his 30s.
So you like this team clearly? You clearly like.
I'm just talking facts. So I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna give him an A- just because there is some, potential for. It's still chemistry is always a factor. Everything looks good on paper. Let's find out.
I think you guys obviously Obi's higher on that on his team. It's his team. I get what you're saying. I'm gonna go for a B here.
But it's the first time we disagree. I like that.
I'm gonna go for a B. I just think that the bench is
okay.
weak.
I understand.
I think the bench is weak.
I understand. That's a fair point.
Jordani's, he's a rookie. I mean, he's getting up there now too, and we've seen obviously. We don't know what shape. Much better of
Steve, ready, my boy.
That's a question.
Steve,
how about this?
Steve before the injury, Steve.
Pre-injury Steve. X Factor.
Don't believe me, just watch.
I'll give you that. I think he's an X Factor. So we'll see. We'll see what kind of Steve you guys get.
He's good for 12 to 15 off the bench, easy on stick shots.
But is he too though? Like in terms of like him just getting out there and playing too, like even he'll tell you, right? Like it's tough for him to get out there, and
He's worried about both sides of the ball.
right. Especially on defense. Like
Right.
he worries about
Injury. We're all worried about him.
exactly. He's like, I'm worried.
Exactly. Me too.
So I mean, that's where my concern
That's
come
fair.
from.
That's a fair concern.
But in terms of like the starting five, Alex, Kwong, Nick,
Right.
Omar, and Beta,
That's what I'm saying, dude.
I
That's
think
tough.
I think Kwong and Beta are going to be the guys that
That-
maximize
yeah.
the Alex, that find the Nicks and the Omars and whatnot. So those two guys play a big role in this team. So
Like that.
yeah, and it's going to be interesting to see how Alex plays his first semi-pro. Are we going to ban him after one season?
I don't think so. Alex is a vibe, man. He loves basketball and he loves the league. So I think he'll fit right in.
All right.
So who we got next? And then you're gonna give the first draft call. I'm seeing
Just shaking.
It's okay. So
Yeah. So we'll do this team, and then we'll break.
we'll break.
Yeah, we'll be halfway through the draft,
And then we will.
and then we'll finish off here. All right. So Rumsey had the 5th pick of the draft, and to his surprise, he's running it back with Patrick Sturgeon, a walking 2020. This is somebody again who he was a showcase guy, and when he came in, that's what I'm saying. These showcase guys, like, because you can get such value on them, and like if you legit get one that's like a first rounder, like you drafted him in the 3rd round,
It's crazy.
I mean,
So the shit.
that's how you win it. But
The sturgeon, the sturgeon surgeon.
Yep. Speaking of winning a chip, I mean, a lot of the coaches left from this draft saying, "Hey, Rumsey's already on paper. He's got it." So
But don't
he's
they
got.
say that every season?
We'll see. You still got to win the games and make it happen. But he's got Patrick. He's got Rumsey. Rumsey's playing this season. Inshallah, he stays healthy.
I'm not gonna bring this up right now, but this show is about controversy a little bit. Is that Rumsey was in the 2nd round?
They had him as a 2nd round.
Okay, so I'm not even gonna comment. I'm just gonna make that statement.
We'll move on, all right? Because I know that one's controversial, but
That's fine.
Nah, Rumsey's solid, man. He's a dog. And even if he tries to take it easy, he's still gonna get a problem. They got Marcus Ford in the 3rd round.
What are we doing, fellas?
In the 3rd round. That to me was a shocker of the draft, and something that really put this team over the top. He's got rookie Rod Sheikh. I don't know too much about him, but
Youngin.
He's a forward that like you don't want running against you because he's causing havoc.
he's a young demon, and
Basically,
apparently, he's to get him in the 4th round, like he's another steal.
it's disrespect.
And then I'll say it is a franchise player for
Franchise. Yeah.
I was playing with him on Thursday at Dev's runs. And,
Bro, he's Dang.
Look at this.
Yeah, wow.
His shoulder, bro. I'm talking about like his left shoulder was here, his left shoulder was here, and his right shoulder was obese, bro. Like that's him.
He was swole.
Yeah, he was swole. And then they got Carlos. Carlos was going off that house, bro. Carlos had a good season.
Great season, dude.
And then
Point guards. He's a great point guard.
yeah, oh for sure. And then they got Hamza, and Aisa. So this
This guy's like a squad.
Yes, it's a team of guys that have known each other for a long time, coming from Goldenrod days, G-Rod. That's where the team name comes from. This, for me, guys, without even a debate, is the best drafted team. We'll finish, obviously, the rest of the teams, but I give this one an A.
And it's just to be the 2nd time we disagree. And this is not because I'm Rumsey. Trust me. I love for my brothers what I love for myself. I think it's the most talented team. I will agree there. But as far as a well-rounded team, you got to think of something again. I still don't really see a true point guard here. Okay, and I'm looking at I'll say it. I know I'll say it. But well, Carlos too. But both of those guys are kind of fusion guards. Is he though? I don't know. Is he going to be able to do that and coach at the same time?
Patrick's probably
And is
the
Patrick
best
gonna-
ball handling big in the league.
Well, besides me, you mean? But yeah, the thing is, but is he going to make it work with Marcus? Because Marcus has his own very different style. I can work off ball. Rumsey has his own style.
I feel
Patrick has
Marcus
his own
can
style.
do whatever you need him to do, bro.
I understand everyone can do everything. I can make a million, but what are people going to do together is what I'm saying. So I just think that there's a lot of questions to be asked when it comes to chemistry. I'm going to personally go, it's tough because I want to say B+. I want to say B+, and that's what I'm going to go. Talent is A, but as far as with chemistry and everything, B+. And not for nothing, Mohsen will get this. Rumsey can't win a ship without me. It's your
I already showed my drive grade.
all right, well, listen. Peace up, A-Town down. We'll hit you for the next segment.
You're listening to the NMAA podcast.
Your favorite podcast is here.
And welcome back. We are here, episode 1, Brace for Impact. Alhamdulillah, thanks be to God. And for everyone who makes the NMAA possible, and to our friends here who are here sharing their time and their valuable insights. So with that, we're going to continue. This is draft grades. Okay, it's all in good fun, by the way. Don't take our comments so seriously. It's just opinions, just basketball. We love you to death. We want to ball with you. We all have different perspectives. It's okay. The way you prove it is by trophies. And if not, at least you have a memorable Sunday. So with that, let's continue and tell me about the next team.
You got it. With the sixth pick, Huck 2.0, coached by Ahmed Shah and Mubin Sheikh, and they took Adam Dorsey. Adam Dorsey with the sixth pick here. That is a great solid pick, man.
Six?
Six, dude, yeah.
6 is crazy.
This is a former MVP that we're talking about here, so...
The same year he won D4.
Yeah. Oh, gosh, yeah, that was tough.
Trophies.
That was tough. Went all the way, I think, and won it that same season.
He's always 2020.
Adam's no joke, for sure. Then he went BG.
BG second on BG.
So here's a side note on BG here.
Big side note.
Yeah, so BG had injured himself last season, if you guys remember. Had to step down, had to, take care of his finger. I mean, he's a dentist, so he gets worried about things. Obviously, he's got concerned about not being able to do his job properly, right? And so he's still recovering from this injury. And
have you seen him play? Thursday?
I mean, I haven't seen him run like five. Well, actually, last Thursday he did, but like 1 or 2 games.
What was it?
So he's got both of his, he's a righty, and on his same shooting hand, he's got both of these fingers taped up. So it's just weird to kind of dribble and shoot. So
was he hitting?
Not
BG, yeah.
No, he wasn't. He did not look
late, but yeah. He's a great guy.
Looked to shell up himself, but hey, listen, this is a long season, and this is an injury that...
You know what? You're right about that.
It's a long season. He's gonna...
Are you there in the playoffs?
Exactly. And he's nursing this injury, so I think he's going to be, come the end of the season. That's BG in the second round is probably going to be very impactful,
problematic for us. But yeah.
And then he got his 2 big guys. Sorry guys for the shaking the screen here.
It's Brace for Impact.
Brace for Impact. There you go. Okay. He went 2 big guys back to back. He went Jamal Lamy and Tron.
You can't take it with these double power forward.
Double. You got 2 bigs running a 2 big lineup out there when a lot of our teams are just running straight guards and maybe just 1 big.
Those are monsters between both of them. Again, Kelly, 2 of my least favorite people to guard. Tron is so strong.
Yeah, and Jamal just plays with the motor, and he's just one of the better defensive players in the league.
Better every season.
So they got their 2 big guys. Then you got Keenan Card.
Keenan is of that Daniel Cantave class.
Yeah, I like Keenan. I played with him
love Keenan.
A few games last season as a replacement player on El Cobb. And I just like how he plays and thinks the game.
Exactly.
He gets it. He just kind of stays within himself. Doesn't do anything dumb. And defensively, I think he's got good positioning too.
Very good. He's a great defender. Also, his mid range depth.
I like Keenan. And then they go Ahmed El-Gendi. Ahmed Shadi's been improving. I know you love him. I love that guy too, man.
He's better than I was when I was starting.
Shout out Lion in the Desert.
Lion in the Desert. That living.
BB.
Mashallah.
Yes, sir. So Ahmed Shadi, keep improving, man. We're rooting for you
always.
Great person to have on the team too.
Can I just pause there for a second? Because we kind of treat that like an afternoon, but I promise you it makes a difference between championships and not. Having a guy that will lift them around, that will actually be one of those guys who's just kind, and you don't know why you're winning. You think you're winning because the basket's going in the hoop. You're winning because some mom's praying for them.
Bro, I love it. Hey, like we said earlier, honestly, in semi-pro, that kind of stuff bumps people up on our draft board, right? We appreciate that. We rate that, and we want people like that on our teams.
Exactly.
And
he's a baller too. He goes down.
We trust him.
Yeah.
And then he's got Shaw and Mubin to round off his team here. So the 2 co-captains round off their team.
So give me a grade, Obi, and I'm coming back to you, Kenny. Be honest with me. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me because your friends are on this team.
It's actually like a B plus, man.
You know what? I think you're right on that. I'm enjoying this.
My thing is, it's really. I feel the bench is what. That's the outlier for me. Like the bench could be the difference maker. They could either raise the team up or bring the team down one way or the other, and that's the only thing I feel It's to be determined on the spot.
I'm going to convince you because Kareem's reaction cracked me up because he's like, you don't B plus? And then I said, I'm joining. You joined it? And the reason is I also had that initial reaction, right? But here's the thing. When you're giving these grades, you got to consider the whole, here's how I look at it. Is this team capable of winning a trophy? Because what else matters? What are we talking about? Week one? No, I'm looking at it from the back. So, okay, can they win a trophy? What's their dynamic? How's their bench? How's their chemistry? Do they have leaders? Do they have a point guard? Do they have a big? How's their coach? Those are the questions in my mind. So when you look at this team, look from BG, okay, who's this?
Scam likely.
Scam likely on your phone. But when you add BG and Adam in the end, okay, and Jamal and Tron, so you have such rebounding and defensive intensity with such firepower, and your leader being a two-way guy, and Keenan being such an excellent glue guy, and Shaw being a knockdown shooter, and Levine having that mid-range and not seeing the try-hard glue guy too. It's a team that doesn't look sexy on paper, but guess what? Anything's sexy in the finals. And I expect those boys to readily have a good chance to be there.
I don't know if that was good enough to convince me, man. I'm going C on this team. I'm going C. I love Adam. Again, former MVP here, but I think he's got people on his team here that aren't going to give him the help I think that he's going to need. I think he's going to be carrying a big load until BG gets healthy. Yeah, so Jamal and Tron they're not really scorers. No, but I disagree with you. So he's got two bigs on his team too. So Jamal and Tron, and where they got drafted, I think there's a lot of guys that he had passed up like right on that board.
The offensively could have contributed more.
Yeah, I think so. So like if you were to make I think in these stacked drafts you want to kind of make a big three.
Okay.
Right,
Okay.
and if you go Adam, BG, I think you've had guys like Monk, for example. I mean, man, Monk was still there on the board.
Yeah, Monk's top.
Rod was still there. Tristan was there. Derek, Manny, guys that I think, you do a BG Adam and any of those guys. Not to say that, obviously, Jamal can't make a big three. This guy's been to how many finals now? And
It was a finals MVP, in fact, I think.
he's tough, man. But I think Jamal could have been there in the next round.
I understand. You got when you take guys.
So I don't know about the back-to-back bigs there, and then we'll see how BG is. He's very anxious about his health, and if he re-aggravates it, I wouldn't be surprised if he drops out. And then the bench is I don't know how much production. So there's going to be a big heavy load on Adam this season. There really is.
So I guess those are all fair points, and I actually don't even disagree with any of them. The thing that I would just add to that, that's why I told him brace for impact. So the thing that I would add to that is just that I think Adam can carry that load. I think that he's prepared to, and I think that there are guys that haven't even tapped into their potential. I think that Keenan is a guy who can score a lot, who doesn't look to score a lot, but he can. But I definitely know what you're saying as far as look, do they have the right chemistry? Do they have a full enough staff? And are the other guys who are not known to be offensive guys like Jamal and Sean able to step up enough, but not too much where it hurts the team? Those are all very big questions to be asked. So I don't think C is an unfair grade, although I'm going to stick with my B plus.
Fair enough.
Who's next?
Next team gets an F.
The man, we didn't even go over the team. We just got an F.
Alapin.
He gets an F for that team name.
The team name alone, bro.
F. I got some opinions about that F.
You're gonna have
it's right here.
You're gonna
it's
have,
on my hat.
bro.
Think I wasn't ready for that?
He's I feel like you're gonna have to answer that question often this season. What is why Albini and what is Albini?
And we're gonna have to look it up. Sometimes we like that mystery and the build up of what it.
This team's going to be entertaining. This is going to be a fun team. So Gendi with his first pick went Wasim Safadi, coming off of a championship, his second season in NMAA semi. And talking about demons.
Well, first season NMAA semi. Oh no, this season. I think he got it in his first.
Yeah, he's coming off of his first season.
Exactly.
And then he got Arib in the second round.
Let's not talk about second round steal. Tell me that's not the steal.
That's nice. Pairing Wasim and Arib is nice. I like that. And I think the theme that Gendi was going for here was just was chemistry here. And so Ahmed Fellow's cousin, whose name happens to be Ahmed Fellow, is drafted here in the third round. A very good friend here of Wasim. I know you guys were pictured out in several outings here.
Of course, but can I pause
where there's that tampering?
Because the thing is,
Send them linked.
the thing is, that's what they say. Oh, he just got on chemistry friends. But my boy Ahmed Fellow, the other Ahmed Fellow, I love him to death. I didn't get him. I could have got him in the second round. I love Areem. He's my boy too. But I'm saying, if this was a boys' trip, then it would have been fellow squared. So it's not. I always do what's best for the team. I mean, this fellow, tall model fellow, okay, is 20 plus boards on your neck, and he hasn't even started to drop that mid range yet. It keeps him straight. Continue.
Arkham Yassin.
Arcus, the young gun.
Yeah, that was good. I liked him, man. He had a great playoffs, man.
Dude, he carried us in T1.
Like, I think his playoff performance like really kind of like bumped him up a number of coaches, man. He was solid.
Defensively, and he listens to what you do, and he's got that energy.
Good, and he's young. And he's young. Speaking of another young player, we got Ish, Ozzy's son.
Young baby.
And I've been hearing that, you know, from Ozzy himself, that he's been practicing hard, playing with a varsity team at Timber Creek.
Yeah, and an AAU team. You saw him in the 3-on-3?
He's I think it's just a matter of getting that confidence and that experience. He's got good size to him, and you know he's gonna grow into a very solid player. So, and you taking on the two young players here with Arkham and Ish. You got Omar Arroyo.
Oh, they gave me
Deal there.
Oh.
Yeah, fell late here. Omar Arroyo's got a lot to prove with him going this late. And then Lanisa Shadi, another warrior out here. So yeah, man, that's this is gonna be a fun, entertaining team. Just I mean, you alone, I think you're gonna make it entertaining. But we're seeing with how hyped he gets, his boys, whatnot.
All right, so tell me the truth, guys. I won't judge you. I don't have any type of feelings. You already gave me all the love.
Personally,
Give me your objective basketball.
Yes, no. I feel the verdict's out. Verdict's out on this simply because
Verdict's always out.
Rebo and Wasim are both ball dominant, right? So
Rebo like that. He's very differential. And Wasim, both guys on the team.
Listen, they may say that and they may move the ball, but it's not in rhythm. And when things aren't in rhythm, and when it's when it's like not second nature and it's a thought process.
Wow. He said you have to think about passing.
You catching in the wrong rhythms and it slows the
You're not wrong about that. I know what you're talking about. When guys take an extra second to pass.
Yeah. I was gonna say that. I think what we'll be saying is like if that pass comes,
you're right.
Like literally a half a second too late, and like that closeout distance is already closed on you, right? And so that's where Wasim can really use a read. Is like, all right, hey, the moment he finds him open, like he hit him. And Wasim's a very willing passer, and his passing is a bullet pass, it's accurate. So like you just got to get on to the team. It's like, hey, like
move it quick.
It's got to be quicker.
But then the only other thing other than that, because if those two can get that together, then it's gonna be straight. But look, between Gendi and Fellow, man, both of these dudes been injured a lot.
Fellow?
You know what I'm saying? My boy Tall Fellow pulled out last season because of ankle injuries, my guy. So I don't, you need new knees. He needs new ankles. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. We don't even know what's going down with the Alpini.
But listen,
what's your stats?
My status is here, ready to play. I put it. I'm doing workouts rehab on the story. I'm doing the knees. I'm getting there still because why? I did the work. I didn't do the rehab. That was my issue. I was getting a rehab to the point where it's functional, but not to the point where it's robust. Right. And so this season, I got a late start up, mind you. But also one of the issues, and this is actually good to say, make sure you got dressed warm because sometimes the gym will actually be cold randomly, and it really does mess your body up. So this is why you can't just show up 2 minutes before the game, stroll in, game in before the game starts. You're gonna get hurt. This is just natural, especially if it's cold that day. Bring a sweatshirt and get ready. No?
I'm big on warming up, getting a proper warm up. Maybe it's because I'm 38 going on 39 here. You got to be warm and stretched out. But no, I think I like your team, man. I'm actually gonna go B+ on your team.
I'll take that.
Yeah,
that's all I ever want.
I like it. I think they're gonna figure it out. I think Wasim will figure it out. I would challenge a read. I know we were just talking about Wasim, passing it quicker.
Yeah.
Right. A read. Same. I think the same applies to him.
I think he'll easily do.
Challenge him to be more of a playmaker too.
Mm-hmm.
And taking more catch and shoot shots from Wasim, like in transition. And then hope that you're going to be healthy. Hope that my fellow be healthy. Got two young guns these are guys that can take steps this season.
That's my thing, bro.
So I like your team. I like your team. B+ for me.
I appreciate you. What did you give me?
F.
F for fear of God, baby.
I
accept it.
F.
I accept it.
Nah. It's legitimately like a B, like a low B, but not a B minus, like an 83.5. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, I prefer it that way. Trust me. What's the next team?
All right. Picking, where are we at? 7th?
Yeah.
Picking 7th. Or 8th now. Yeah, I was at 7th. So 8th, Sid.
Sid picked 8th?
Right? Well, I was 10.
Picked early.
I was 10. Shahab, and it's, yeah, so it was 8. Yeah.
Really?
Sid with the surprise pick in the first round, Isaiah Nicholson.
Hey, that was such a surprise.
We're talking about Isaiah
the boy been looking good though.
I know, no, Isaiah's a first round
He been
player, but that's not the point. Is it going to be those?
What do you mean is he going to be there?
I'm saying the second.
Oh, yeah, potentially. But I mean, we'll talk about like why I think he went that way.
Okay.
So, but let's talk about Isaiah for a second because Isaiah, when he first came into NMAA semi-pro, I drafted him I think number one all or something.
Yeah, he did.
Or he was in the first round.
Oh, it was overall.
And
third overall.
and it was actually a very disappointing season from Isaiah. He just looked like a shell of himself. I think he wasn't healthy. He just didn't look good. And then like each season after that, for a number of seasons, he had dropped in the draft until he went 5th round. So like when he won the championship with you guys, he was like fifth round. Isaiah Nicholson, 5th round. And so ever since then, the way that he played that season, the way that he played in the finals, the confidence, and the coaches picked up on it. He moved up, and then now he's back to first round. I don't think we've ever seen a first round player drop down to like all the way down to the 5th, and then climb all the way back up to the first. That's a crazy
wilder than that because wasn't he the MVP of the pro league?
I don't know. I don't know how he's going to play pro.
I'm telling you. So there's a league this is semi-pro. There's a pro league. It's a much higher competition. He was actually the MVP of that league.
That's great.
So to go from MVP of pro to 5th round semi-pro, back up to finals MVP in your first round. What they gonna say now?
I love that. That's a crazy story. But I think the reason why Isaiah went here in first, apart from Sid's obviously, confidence in Isaiah and what he's seen from him, he wanted to get his boy Chavis Smith in the 2nd round. Sid is
Running gun these two.
proclaimed him as his franchise player, and like Obi said,
Chavis.
they're running gun.
He's nasty.
I love Chavis, man. I want him on my team. I love Chavis. 3 and D. I'm not even just 3 and D. Like he's just a two-way
guy.
Great defender, positive guy. I love Chavis, man. So I'm not surprised about this pick. Sid and Chavis are boys. You got Sid in the 3rd round. So
again, we're not going to make remarks on this show that are inflammatory or may cause violence or chaos.
I'll just need to censor this.
Okay, but Sid in the 3rd round. Okay, continue. What's the MVP at one point? Never mind.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, didn't he have most steals last? Sorry, what did you say?
All right, 4th round, Will Joseph, a rookie, coming out of the NMAA showcase. This is a forward. This is somebody probably your height, I would say. Probably your build as well. Actually, he was actually a little bigger than you.
Gotta ask for tips.
Lefty. His shot looked good.
Sid always be getting these steals, bro.
Yeah, he just seemed to be, I don't know, like kind of in control, like just crafty, and I liked him. I think he's going to be a decent player in 4th round. I think is a great place to get him. Excited to see him. You got Sid's brother Dev in the 5th round.
Devin the 5th.
He's coming back from Hajj, by the way. Pilgrimage, right? This is a once-in-a-lifetime thing, right? And there's a trend going on here in NMAA semi-pro that anybody who's gone to visit, Mecca and Saudi Arabia and do our pilgrimage over there, whether the small pilgrimage that we call Umrah or our main pilgrimage called Hajj. Anybody who's come back from there, whatever team that they've been on, they've gone on to win it all the way. It's
Actually, a fact.
Like it's actually I actually want to go just
people have done that. They like book trips.
So Dev is coming back from Hajj. They got another rookie in John T. Thomas.
His name sounds like he's good at basketball, and that's not a racial thing.
Big dude.
John T. with the J.
Big it's a big guy. He's one of the bigger guys in the league. DJ Tony, somebody who felt late in the draft.
Tony the second. I mean,
he fell late in the draft, and I heard he wasn't too happy, about falling 7th, and as you should. So I'm excited to see how Tony comes out and responds and reacts to that.
The thing is, the last time I was 7th round, I was like a BFC champion. So it's like that's an ego thing, right? Like draft me last, because that means I'm gonna have really talented guys
around me. Yeah. And then he rounds off his team with another rookie, Ian Hurley. And Ian Hurley, he's a big, but doesn't really play like a big, so he's going to take more perimeter shots. He'll hustle and try to get rebounds. More of an unknown, a showcase player. So we'll see. What do you guys think?
For me, and he's not going to like me for this. Well, it's kind of I actually don't know too many of these guys, so it's really a cheap guess. But I'm gonna go B. Between a B and a B plus, I'm going B. I think they have a lot of potential. I think if they can use all the right pieces, like DJ Tony as a supplement, a shooter, Chavis does a two-way thing, Zay's really good guy. I just don't see here who's going to be their leader. I think it's got to be Sid, if I'm being honest. He's got to step up in a different way this season. And I think if he can do that and have Chavis and Isaiah be his second and third to that big trio, and everyone else play their role fine, then it could be definitely a dangerous team.
Okay, fair enough. Likes it.
Gotcha.
Chef's kiss.
Hey, what you got? Say
That's solid, man. That's
solid. Signs off. Solid. What you got?
I think this is a deep team. Anytime that you got John T. Thomas, somebody his size coming, you guys will see him coming off the bench for you. You got DJ Tony, a microwave scorer coming off the bench. Ian Hurley as your last pick. That's a deep bench. So I think you got a team that's 8 deep here. My question would be kind of what you're going on. Gendi is, who's going to be their leader? Isaiah's going to have the ball a lot in his hands. And he's got to be their primary scorer and their primary playmaker, to be honest with you.
Exactly.
The thing is, that's the position.
He hasn't been in that role in a while.
The thing is this, man. Sid gets his guys to do what he needs them to do.
He's a great coach.
And that's it, man.
Yeah, but you can't change that mindset sometimes. Sometimes people come in with a fixed mindset, even if they want to do it. It's real time. You got to really be persistent.
That's why trades are allowed in this league.
Yeah. We'll see. Time will tell.
We'll see, man.
Gendi. I predict Gendi makes at least 7 trades this season.
Well, they've made at least 8 predictions so far, and they hope for 8.
It hasn't even started yet.
So next.
All right. Shahab drafting second to last. Surprised me here at least. Drafting my boy Tariq Hamza.
That was a surprise, but doesn't he always hit us with the off?
Yeah, I mean Shahab is always. I shouldn't even be saying it's naive to be surprised by Shahab.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. No, that's right.
Thanks.
Tariq is another former MVP and NMAA semi-pro. He's in terrific shape, man.
He's gonna go off the season.
He's killing it. Last Thursday, really showed out,
shooting lights out.
Just killing it. So he looks good. He looks motivated. And I think he's motivated because he got paired up with his boy Amir Zufari. So Tariq and Amir, two of my main guys here on the same team. So that's and then they get Monk in the 3rd round. I mean, solid picks here, back to back. And then they go Derek Dangerfield, one of the most underappreciated, underrated guys in this league, man. Derek was a right pick here, I think, on this team for them. You got Tariq here, Monk. Exactly. Derek was a brilliant pick there.
5th, come on, that's bad.
And then Yusuf Khan. Yusuf Khan is
that name around me. I thought we were friends.
Sorry. He's somebody who came in as a replacement player last season on Fellow. Yeah, for Fellow. And hit a big shot. I mean, he won the championship with Zach. What was her team name? Showtime. Sorry, guys. He was a big part of them winning last season. So Yusuf Khan was there, and then Theron went off the bench. And you got Shahab himself, who had a great 3-on.
Shahab, man. Don't play me. He's another one. Yeah, come on. Shahab nasty.
Shahab was smashing in the 3-on-3.
And then the heart of the league.
And then the heart of the league got booed. So yeah, man.
Every team's mascot's favorite player.
Absolutely.
No, there's different. There's guys who care, and then there's guys who have heart. That's how.
Who's got the most heart?
So look on this team right here. Here's my thing. Actually, I'm right off rip A-. I will say, Tariq, I love you when you see how much praise I get. Your defense is mediocre at best. So don't be confused about that. If you step that up, maybe your team will do good. I'm sorry, Amir's tired. He's done his work. Find that man on 3. Monk will do his thing. Derek will do his thing. Yusuf will do his thing. Theron, that's your X factor. I like me some Theron, even though I traded him too. I didn't trade him. I got enough power to trade. But I did say get rid of Theron. And guess what? He changed after that. And Theron became an asset. Was a key reason, if not the main reason, that they won that championship. Sorry, us. But the thing is, if he's able to really fit in and really be humble and really kind of play his role, that one is nasty, bro. That one can ball. Okay, so I like this team, and of course, we joke like, oh, he's a nice guy off the court, this, that. He has heart. Abud can play, bro. Abud is, if he plays defense on you, you ain't getting around him, dude. He can box you out, and he can finish, and he makes smart plays. He doesn't make bad plays. So when you're looking at a team like that with that kind of chemistry, that kind of defensive mindset, and that kind of Shahab as at the head of the helm, not to mention Amir and Tariq, Bismillah, I expect to see him in the finals at least 60%.
Yeah, man.
What you got?
I don't know how I feel. I don't feel strongly one way or another. I mean,
Is it because they're your friends?
that honestly might have a part.
That's fair.
Kind of jealous that they got Tariq.
I'm not gonna even make you draft a grade this because that's too heavy. Oh, but tell me your opinion of them without a grade.
Amir, Monk, Yusuf, these are bigger guys here.
Okay, so you're saying he was valid points.
Who's gonna? I feel like somebody's gonna like kind of be left out a little bit, or just be underwhelming from those three, right?
Defensively or offensive?
Offensively,
Yeah.
I'd say. Yeah, because Tariq, Amir, and Derek are gonna have the ball a lot,
Right.
So Yusuf's got to hit his shot, man. He's very risky here. So
Yusuf and Theron, I think, are big edge factors. So
as well, and Monk, I mean, you know what you're gonna get. But
kind of, because if he can clean the court a little better, I feel like that could really help. Like, let's say he gives you 15 a game.
he doesn't mind handling the ball too. Like he can just lead a break in transition.
Exactly.
I like Monk. I'm a big fan of Monk here. This is a team the same way that we say, Shahab is an X factor, man. I think this team here in itself is an X factor.
The next factor. Yeah. That's how. Okay, Ovi, you got a grade for them, or what's the next thing? Let's just go on to this.
All right.
Keep it moving.
I drafted the boy to Alpine. He even got the hat.
All right, and it was me here. I got the 10th and last pick in the first round.
He's saved the best for last.
Yeah, and watch this first round streak continues here. It was my first round pick.
But tell us, can we pause there? Because it was an X factor. Nobody's speaking of throwing people off. And Morris is well capable. Again, he's a certified first rounder. So talk to us about it, though.
So it's funny, man, because I mean, my obviously, like having the 10th pick, you're gonna pick back to back. I already know.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
All right.
So okay, let me tell you. Say your second pick.
Yes.
And talk about.
So I got Zuhaib.
Okay.
I got Zuhaib. This is a guy coming off a rookie season where he averaged 20 plus points a game, 4.4 steals, 4.4 steals. It's an absolute demon. Probably the fastest player in the league.
Damn.
And so it was funny. I was telling Waters, I was like, yeah, I'm like these, whoever falls like from these guys is going to be my first pick. And I was telling Waters, I'm like, listen, I don't want to make you in first, but I don't want to put the pressure of you being a first round pick on you. He's like, nah,
He likes that pressure, man.
He's like, let me be the first round pick.
No pressure, no diamonds.
So that's where Waters is. First round pick, keeps the streak going. I got Zuhaib. I went Chris Emile here. Chris
I
Emile.
was surprised you picked that. Talk to me about that.
Yeah, so this one was really pushed hard by Wattis. Came with high praise, high recommendation.
High IQ guy.
High IQ guy. I've never really played with him. I've never played in pro, so I've never really played with him before. So
Me neither.
I don't have
think
much.
he's great. I think you'll like him. He seems like he fits your stuff.
Inshallah, man. I from what I heard from Wattis and what I've seen, right, at least from last season, I think I can figure out a way to maximize him. Yep.
Exactly.
Then you got me.
Got you, the boy.
Yep. Michael Clayton.
Again, I'm just sorry. I'm just doing quick comments. You're in fifth round. Okay, continue.
Bro, honestly, I'll be candid with you guys.
Be
bro.
candid, please.
No,
That's what this is about.
I'm feeling like I'm losing a step, man. I'm not lying. Feeling like I'm,
Get it back, bro.
bro.
Turn over.
I'm about to be 39. And now both my ankles are bothering me now.
Okay.
All right.
Hold ass.
Bro. Nah, dog. I'm telling you, bro.
I love you brought that
I
up.
feel slow as hell too, bro. So anyhow,
No. We got to pause here because the thing is, this is important, right? Because actually, you know that in the Arab culture, when you become a man, have food. Actually, before that, you're a boy. Okay, so this is largely a mindset, and I agree. But you can turn the weakness into a strength, right? And it's like when you actually double down and do serious rehab, which one is things to focus on? You get kids, and show them this, that, basketball, work, right? So it's like, but taking it seriously to actually take care of yourself, and this is something personally that I've going through. He's like, nah. It's like, I'm not. It's like in the airplane, right? And that mask dropped out. They tell you put it on yourself first before you put it on anybody else. Because if you pass out, you can't put it on anyone. So in the same way, if we're not addressing the need that we probably to first for me, and addressing our weak points, then we're not even going to the rest of the conversation.
I feel you. Yeah, it's valid. It's valid. Inshallah, man. We'll see. We'll see what
This season,
what I can do this season. Inshallah, man.
what do we have together? Inshallah.
Then I got Ced Williams here.
What about Michael? You forgot Michael.
Oh yeah, Michael Clinton. So after me, I got Michael Clinton. So he's somebody who had replaced BG last season. So he only played a handful of games.
I love that, anyway.
I liked it from what I saw. I was like,
it a lot.
I want to have somebody like that playing with me. I don't like to be like the main point guard. I want somebody to, right? And so I think he's somebody who can be, the main ball handler. And what I really rated about him is his ability to kind of just take his defender off the dribble, right? And then he gets into the lane and then he plays off the 2 feet. Like he's not rushed. Like he just gets on his 2 feet, kind of pump fakes, draw fouls, kind of pivots, dumps it off. I like his game. I like the energy that he plays. I'm excited about it. Mike Conley?
Yeah, he reminds me of Mike Conley.
Yeah.
I'll second at least.
We'll see. No, I'm excited about Clayton there.
And then you got Cedric, the beast in the
Yeah, I got Cedric. Yeah,
Show us highlights.
yeah, he's a dog, man. Just cooking. Cedric's a dog, man. So I need Cedric to have a good season too, and I think he's capable of that. Print.
Ced's got Ramsey circled on the schedule.
Bro, the
You
Cedric.
already know.
We have to have a separate section, okay?
Like rivalries. Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
We gotta let them know. Yeah, yeah.
Exactly. You got to let Ramsey rivalries.
And I got Prince, one of my favorite people in the league. Dope, bro. Ozzy. I mean, Obi can always, talk about Prince here, man. And then I round off my team with Cox. So
Haas is also OG. Haas just came with like a term for it. It's like championship fabric. Again, he just brings. I never played with him, but anytime I ever interacted with him, he's been positive, polite, present, and I think he's a solid basketball player. He's told to get you rebounds, not selfish.
Sure.
It's a solid team.
For sure. I'm excited about this. This was the first time I've ever been 8 deep in semi-pro. So legitimately 8 deep. I'm already thinking about how can I properly get a good rotation in for all these guys. So it's going to be a challenge for me this season.
Yeah.
But I'm excited that I have 8 guys that I can put out there and have trusting.
Yeah. I don't remember how bad your draft grade was for me because I blocked it out. I remember it was traumatic, but I'm still going to give you an A-,
My guy.
because it's a built team.
I'll be
And you see, fettuccine.
I concur. Solid squad. If there is holes, the only thing I would say is
That's
maybe just interior defense. And
okay.
you have bigger players, but controlling the paint. I know Whitus, he always talks about, he doesn't lock individuals down. He locks up teams.
He claims these days.
But what happens when he's on the bench? And then what happens when you start to pull him out? Like what's the rest of it? Are the wings going to be able to handle it?
Not the chicken wings, your wings.
I could see Ced, maybe Chris. I don't know.
Ced is defensively, bro. He's very long, and that's why I think you're right. If they can try to make Ced,
I think this is a team, honestly, that you could run like not a typical 2-3 zone. You mix in some other zones, and if you mix in some other zones with this team, bro, like it'll be a solid. Yeah, that's my boy though.
You already know he's gonna win a ship if he's my
boy.
Good ideas right now,
We're on the same wavelength. That's exactly what I was thinking, man. I was like,
I'm like, don't tell him that. You're already gonna kill him.
I think you're right, man. I think playing us playing in a man defense is tough.
Yes,
It really depends on the other team, but I think likely we're gonna show a lot of zone. I say this.
okay. So, and what'd you give him?
A,
Give me this.
A.
B plus, A minus.
Yeah. So A- is the average between B plus and A for the record. So I'm gonna give you an A-.
Let's go.
All right. So that was the last team.
Yes, sir. Let us know what you guys think of the draft grades here. Again, this is a stacked NMAA semi-pro roster list, and so it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be another fun season.
Sunday, show up and get shown up.
Listening to the NMAA podcast.
Make sure to leave a review. This makes our day and fuels future episodes.
Assalamu alaikum. So again, we are here and we're going to close out this first episode of Brace for Impact. First of all, with gratitude. You see, we're jokesters. We like to have a good time, but seriously, we're extremely blessed. It's an incredible blessing to just be alive, have eyesight, to have friends, to have family, to have parents, to have, people who care about us. This league is so beautiful. Like, I've had so many deep friendships and people that reach out when they're struggling to each other. And like, it really is like the essence of the community. So we're extremely, extremely grateful for that. We want you to know that as much talk. You're going to see us kicking chairs. You're going to see us doing, hopefully not, we're much better. We've been working on ourselves, work and stuff. But the thing is, it might happen, but the truth is, the essence of our brotherhood is welcoming everyone in a polite and loving manner and learning about each other. Because it's like our friends in our you learn about people through basketball. And I've had some of the most fascinating connections in basketball. And all these guys who I knew them. I knew Kareem, actually. I met Kareem in an elementary class. Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? It was always love and positive vibes. But when you get to deepen that relationship, it's hard. So, we just want to start this first session just about, the power of friendship. And for us, we believe that there are many prophets, all from teaching the same thing, which is worship God, only God. And so anybody who has that vision, we share and support. And anybody who doesn't, but it's still, for the betterment of humanity and God's creation, we were allied. So what we really are interested in is really tapping into that power of friendship. Because the people around the final prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, they're known as the companions. Okay, and so at the end of the day, having that strong companionship, and you know what? And I love hip hop, not rap. It's different. And hip hop, there's this line that I think Tupac says. He said, "How can the devil take a brother if he's close to me?" That just hit me so hard. It's like, so that's true. And sometimes you think people are close, but then you get busy and they get a little further, and then they get swept with the wave of life. So for us, really, keep your brothers close, keep your sisters close, keep your family close, blood and not blood. And you're part of our family, it's part of the NMAA.
Absolutely, man. You said it better than I can ever say it, man. NMAA, you guys hear it when we close off the pods, where Ozzy's like, NMAA, basketball, Dean, brotherhood. So it's for real though. I mean, I think that's what a lot of people enjoy the most about NMAA, is the brotherhood in itself. And I don't think I would have made some of the relationships that I've made outside of NMAA, or at least improved them or strengthened them the way that I did in NMAA. Really brought friends or people that I knew, brought me closer to them, and then introduced me to people. But in the same manner too, I think there's still more to tap into, guys. This is a lot of people. We got 10 teams with 8 guys. That's 80 people right off the bat, right? And we got people coming in for the first time. So get to know your teammates, even just as a networking.
And that's what I was saying.
What
people in the family?
Yeah, I mean, what do people do?
Exactly.
And even network that way, or help a brother out. There's been people in the league that we've helped out. Anytime that we heard or knew that they were going through a tough time, we all reached out. And, those same people came back and said, "Hey, that helped a lot. It meant a lot to them." And it kept them, connected to the family and wanting to come back to anime. It's beautiful. So, yeah.
So I don't think you can get better than that. Alhamdulillah, again, thank God, and we love y'all. Please show some love, and we'll catch you next time.
This that national Muslim athletics. Oh, we playing this the association. Pass it quick, at the rim, make them shots, boy. Shots, snatch them things, lock them in, get them blocks, boy. Blocks. This that national. Oh, we national. This that national. Oh, we national. Pass it quick, at the rim, make them shots, boy. Shots, snatch them things, lock them in, get them blocks, boy. Ball starts it, pass in an instance, grabbing a scrimmage, basket is singing, home court, or they actually visit his tactics, killing it, talent, benefits, draft league of athletes, exactly laughing and happy when snapping, magic of passing is happening, trash speech, no slack, these surpass me. Keep you a shooter, granny shot, no hand hooping. Point guard, make sure rock is moving. Big dog waiting on lobs, no losing. Popping boards at any cost. Man up, dog at any cost, at any cost. Box out, I can get them boys, can't get them lost. Cardio needed, audio screaming, kill them on Dio, launch from the deep end. It's time out session, push to the end, find that aggression, cook up again, rockets netting, NMAA, look around, best ball league in the old town. This that national Muslim athletics. Oh, we playing this the association. Pass it quick at the rim, make them shots, boy. Shots, snatch them things, lock them in, get them blocks, boy. The blocks. This that national, oh we national. This that national, oh we national. Pass it quick at the rim, make them shots, boy. Snatch them things, lock them in, get them blocks, boy.
It's a league where the fiends for the court. The speed in the sport, setting teams. With the need to lead, breathe, succeed at all costs. Dreams never lost. Fast play, pass fake. Where you at on draft day? First round of draft late. Don't end up in last place. Miss, stay shooting. Even with his backache. Laugh, till you pinned off the glass. Wait, just blew a fast break.
Substitution.
Back to the bench for that last play. Stay in the fast lane. Baseline cut. Easy bucket off the switch. Last second shot, buzzer beater for the clinch. Number one playoff spot. Worked all season for this, but 8 seeds on top. Upset like March Madness. Savage attack to the basket, classic. Run the ball through traffic. Passion, not passive. Every game is massive. NMAA versus the world. Shout it to the masses.
This that national, oh we national. This that national, oh we national. Pass it quick at the rim, make them shots, boy. Snatch them things, lock them in, get them blocks, boy.